Hello everybody, NecroVMX here, and I'm doing this video about the new YouTube user layout, which has affected millions of users so far and will continue to affect everybody. If you still have a channel that's on the old design, it is in the process of being switched over. This started on March 7th and will be continuing until all the channels currently use the new design. Now, a lot of people are upset about this, and a small amount of them are upset because of legitimate complaints about the design, or perhaps they really preferred the older design. But most of it is a lot of bitching and moaning and whining about change. The fact is, whenever a website like YouTube or Facebook, or really any website that people make basically a page on, changes their design, people get defensive about it, and they get all up in arms. I would like to remind you that YouTube is free. You don't pay anything for it. So, as a matter of fact, YouTube's got the partnership and also monetization, individual monetization programs that allow you to actually share some of their profits from ad revenue. So really, complaining about it, kind of silly. It's a free service. I don't want any complaints about the new design on this video because it's not the place for it. Personally, I don't care. YouTube doesn't even care if you don't like it because they know that you'll get used to it, and I'll talk more about that in a second. But really, it doesn't serve any purpose. The purpose of this video is for people who are having a hard time locating things and navigating the new design. I'm going to show you how it works and how it actually is kind of easy. In some ways, it's a little bit more of a pain in the butt, and in some ways, it's more easy. So I'm going to show that off. I've tried to make my channel, when it's switched over, as user-friendly as possible, and I think I've more or less succeeded. There's a couple of options that I wish were there that are not, but, what can I say? If you guys remember, a few years ago, they changed the design to what you guys know as the beloved design that you're defending now. And everybody was up in arms, and they were saying it was the worst thing ever, and it was a nightmare, and everybody's going to leave YouTube, and, everything sucks, and everything's stupid. Well, now you get so used to it. I got so used to it that I don't even really remember how the previous one looked. So trust me, you will get used to this. It always happens. Every time it happens on YouTube, it happens on Facebook. People complain, and then they get used to it. And then they stop complaining. There's a handful of people who will continue to complain, but it's pointless. Don't worry about it. So let me show you here. This is my channel now. There are three main tabs. There's the Featured tab, the Feed tab, and the Videos tab. Now, to make things easiest, if you click over here where it says Edit Channel, which will only show on your channel, obviously, you can change your appearance here. But this is which is interesting, the Info and Settings. This is the default tab, and you can choose which is the default tab. So basically, when people go to your channel, that's the tab that will show automatically. Now, unfortunately, you can't do too much to edit the Video tab and the Feed tab, but the Featured tab is very customizable. There's a couple of different designs, and if you don't like the Featured tab, if you feel that it is redundant, and it is kind of redundant, you can just unclick this and you won't even have a Featured tab. You'll just have Feed and Videos. So let me hit Done Editing or Cancel, so I didn't really edit anything. So the Videos tab is pretty cool because it just shows the videos, and you got nice big thumbnails, and it shows a lot of them. As a matter of fact, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So it shows 30 videos on the main page without having to expand anything, which is pretty cool. And then instead of wasting resources by having to expand, it just has different pages. So you just click to the next page, and boom, there you go. Of course, if you click on a video, like say Formation Z here, it'll bring you to the old school video page instead of playing it in an embedded player, which is good because I always prefer the old school video player because you can see the comments and related videos and everything without having to click anything. So that's pretty cool. This is the video page with uploaded videos. There's also a sub-tab for playlists, and you can click on that, and it'll bring up the playlists. Now, this is pretty cool. The first playlist is always going to be your favorite videos, so these are my favorite videos. And then, of course, here's all the playlists from the past and present: Dragon Age Origins, ActRaiser, video game movies, Sonic, Zelda, and so on and so on. Now you can actually click on these thumbnails and that will automatically play all the videos back to back for you, or you can click on the name. Say I click on Dragon Age Origins and it'll bring it up so you can go to individual videos within that playlist, which is pretty cool. Let me go back to my page now and I will. Okay, so that's the videos tab. So the feed tab this is the one that I would disable if anything, but you don't have the option for it. Basically, well, I wouldn't disable it. I would disable the activity portion of it. Basically, the activity is what I uploaded. Now, that's the only thing I show. You have the option to show more things by hitting on settings. And, well, this is if you want to... Okay, never mind that. That's if you want to disable comments or have approval on comments. There is a way to set it in your privacy settings where you can show things that you've favorited or show things you've commented on. I don't show any of that stuff. I mean, the uploaded thing is kind of pointless anyway, but if you switch over to comments, that's where the comments are. And there's all the comments. Now, you can actually post to the feed there, but even if you're, let me just go back to the feed main thing, or even if you're on this, where you're not seeing the comments, you can still post a comment either there or there. And it'll say post to comment channel or post to feed, and it'll post a comment channel comment. You won't see it until you switch to comments, but there you go. Now another new feature about comments, and I'll show you this, is if you click on it, you can also add a video, which will add a link. So if you're like saying to somebody, hey, I think you'd enjoy this video, you can put a link to it there. Personally, I don't watch videos that people send me unless it's like one of my friends and it's something that I'm going to be interested in. Most of it is spam, and I don't bother about that. So there you go. Also on the feed, you can see the other channels that you've linked to, and of course, basically the feed section is your profile section. I noticed that I had to cut this down because they only allow 1,000 characters, so that kind of blows, but whatever. They're trying to cut down on loading, and there's all the info and everything. The featured tab is basically kind of like the old design. You have whatever your most recent video is, and your channel info, and then your playlists are here, and then other channels are here. So basically that's the closest to the old design. So if you really, really prefer the old design, go to your channel and hit Edit Channel, and make sure that go to Featured tab and make sure it's enabled, and then go to Info and Settings and change the default to Featured tab. I like to leave it at Videos, so there you have it. So that's really how you get around here. It's really pretty easy. Like I said, if you really like the old design and you want to keep it close to that, make it so your channel goes to the Featured tab. A lot of people, I notice, I think it's because the default for the channels when they switch over is for the Feed tab to be there, and I personally find that aggravating because you can't see all the videos, and there's a whole lot of I like this and I favorited this and I commented on this, and I'm like, who cares? I just want to see the videos. The only other issue is that the comments are kind of buried, but really, why are you going to another person's channel and reading their comments? It's kind of foolish. I understand going to another person's channel and posting a comment, but I don't understand going there and reading comments unless you're stalking that person, in which case you really, really should stop doing that, because that's stupid. That's assy. So don't do that. I think that's everything. So I'm just going to go back to the Videos tab because that's my default. And like I said, everything is still there. I like the Videos tab the best. That's why I put that as my default. But that's how you get to everything else. That's how you navigate everything. And like I said, keep in mind, you will get used to it. Another thing is you can sort videos here by most popular, oldest to newest, or newest to oldest. So that's another thing. So if you wanted to, I don't know, watch the Tom and Jerry video, you can go to most popular, and it doesn't seem to actually be doing it. Alright, so I guess that's not implemented yet. Oh, there we go. It's going now. Nah, it's not doing it. Alright, whatever. It's not fucking working. But whatever. So there you have it. So, I hope that has been helpful to you guys, and I hope that everybody just calms down a little about the new design and just relaxes and enjoys some videos from people that you enjoy. So, see you guys soon with more videos. VMX out.